welcome. This is Zen-X Yoga, and my name is Vivian Wolf. I'm a yoga therapist, and I help people who are moving through the different stages of menopause so that they can reduce the symptoms that they are experiencing and go deeper into the transformation that this season of life offers to us. And this is part of a series of videos that I am creating to give you a little insight into what yoga therapy is and how it can help you if you are moving through these stages: perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause. And in previous videos, I've talked about what exactly yoga therapy is, what exactly the benefits are, especially if you're moving through menopause. And today I wanted to talk to you about what you can expect inside of a yoga therapy session. And it just kind of depends. I will say that usually with yoga therapy, you benefit the most from more than one session. It's kind of like the idea that you can't just take a pill and fix everything. Wouldn't that be nice though? Wouldn't that be nice if you could just spend 1 hour with someone and then all of the experiences that you've been that have been challenging you would be gone. But unfortunately, that's just not the way these things work. So I'm going to include like what a first session is like and go a little bit deeper into on follow-up sessions. And I'm going to try to go through this pretty quickly. This is not going to be a long video. So if you are watching this, I would love to hear from you. And so in the comments below, tell me, have you ever done yoga therapy? Have you ever worked one-on-one with a yoga therapist? What was your experience like? Or if you have never worked with a yoga therapist before, are you experiencing menopause? What is the most challenging symptom for you in your menopause? Because if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that menopause is very unique. It's very much an individualized experience. All of us have different menopauses. So in the comments, let me know. So we're just going to go really quickly over the idea of assessments, goal setting, practices, and lifestyle design. Those are kind of the major components of a yoga therapy session and what sets them apart from a group yoga class. So group yoga class, typically the teacher either uses the needs of all of the students and tries to create a sequence that kind of supports and challenges all of the individuals to the best of their ability, or they have a predetermined sequence that they have created for a theme or because they're building on something. And so it's very much very generalized. It's generalized. And whereas yoga therapy is very specific. It's very specific. And so whenever we want to create these practices, you spend more time in a yoga therapy session talking about your health history, the things that you've already done towards the goal that you want to set. So we help you set like realistic goals. We help you set realistic practices. So I will give movement practices, but I also do breathing and meditation. Sometimes there's lifestyle design. So whenever we start with the assessment, we basically go through health history, current conditions. Sometimes I'll do a postural assessment, breathing assessment. Sometimes I'll do a dosha assessment. That's in Ayurveda to help with meal planning, to help with the lifestyle design. I'll do a chakra assessment from time to time, just depending on what the person is looking for in their yoga therapy. And that kind of just helps me see where we want to focus our energy, right? And then we set goals based off of what we talked about. So the goals will be related to where you are and where you want to be. So if, for example, you're experiencing a lot of hot flashes, then the goal might be to reduce them or to become less triggered by them. And so then we'll talk about how often hot flashes happen now, or how they make you feel if the goal is to be less triggered. And then we'll talk about how we can move from there to a place of more ease or more coolness, right? And then after we've set these goals, then we start to create the practices. So some movement practice, usually it's something rather short, something that you can do on your own, you know, weekly, daily, whatever needs to happen. We'll also talk about so those practices can be, you know, maybe they're vigorous practices to help challenge your bone health so that you can reduce your risk of osteoporosis. Maybe you want pelvic health support, and so we'll have movement practices around the pelvic floor, how to strengthen the pelvic floor, how to make sure your core is nice and strong. Sometimes your practices are around sleep, so we'll learn how to relax and let go of the stress and prepare the body and the mind for sleep. Sometimes it's mood. Sometimes you need something to kind of shake up the doldrums, to clear the mind if you have brain fog. We'll do like breathing exercises, meditations for clarity. And then those are the practices that we might explore. And then we might get into lifestyle design if that is something that you're interested in. And that goes into like journaling practices, book recommendations, things for you to read, to help kind of reprogram certain belief or behavior patterns. We start talking about tracking those behaviors. Sometimes there are books to read, podcasts to listen to, sound healing. I really enjoy recommending particular recordings of music that help with mood, help with brain waves. Sometimes we get into self-massage, something that I have a lot of experience in, and Dinacharya, which is an Ayurvedic daily routine that includes but doesn't necessarily have to have all of the components of Abhyanga, self-massage, tongue scraping, nasal clearing, eye clearing, all of these types of things. And then also there might be some meal planning around your dosha, and there's more, but I can't think of them all today. And then, so if this sounds like something that might be useful for you, if you're kind of starting to feel that I want this kind of feeling, I'm right here with you. And you can get started right away. There is a link in the description that will take you to my yoga therapy page. It will tell you a little bit more about what yoga therapy is and how to get started. Usually it starts with a consultation. Consultation is completely free, and it basically just kind of allows us to chit chat a little bit about whether I am the right yoga therapist for you, and whether what I have to offer is what's going to help you in the conditions that you are experiencing right now. So if you like that idea, then go and click on that link right now. Set up your consultation. We will talk one-on-one together. And that's it from me. This is a little shorty. And then, so next week, I'm going to come back. I'm going to talk a little more about this whole idea of therapeutic yoga goal setting. We're going to use a system called PIES. So if that is interesting to you, like this video, subscribe. Whenever you subscribe, you'll be informed whenever the next live stream goes up, so you won't miss it. Thank you so much for watching this, my friends. I really do appreciate you. So until next time, mwah, mwah, mwah. Take really good care of yourself, okay? All right. Bye.